Hey everybody! I'm here today to do a review of this Eucerin Eczema Relief Cream. This has colloidal oatmeal in it, and I'm going to be doing a review of it with you in this video. Now, let's get right into the business of this, okay? And by business, I mean the reason that I have this right here, okay? So it's not actually business related at all, but I just said it like that because this is the truth, the facts behind it. I don't have eczema, but my wife has really bad eczema, as she calls it. I don't know the right way to say it. Eczema, I'm not sure. But she has really bad eczema on her hands, okay? And it really flares up in the wintertime, and she has had trouble getting it under control for our entire relationship, pretty much. However, the weird thing is whenever she's been pregnant with our children, it's usually under control. But if she's not pregnant and it's the wintertime, it flares up. Until she found this stuff right here. This stuff has really allowed her to control her eczema, okay? Keep it under control, keep it under the wraps, okay? And it's really done a great deal of good for her and her hands. And less pain in her hands means that I'm a happier person, because I hate seeing my wife in any sort of discomfort. So, you know, when she said that this stuff worked, I went and ordered bottles upon bottles upon bottles, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to be reviewing it from a hand cream perspective, but I will say it works wonders for my wife's eczema. I'm going to use it now on my hands. And I don't have eczema, but I'm going to use it on my hands and telling you from just a hand cream perspective, okay? But like I said, for the eczema portion of it, it works so well with my wife's hands. Now you can see it's a fresh bottle. So like I said, I ordered quite a few bottles, and I pulled this from the cupboard. And I'm going to just go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to just, we'll see, we're going to just use this right now and see what it's like, fresh bottle, okay? That person that was running was just like staring at me like this. Sometimes this happens when I'm pulled over filming, and I feel like maybe, just maybe, they might have watched my videos and like, oh, there's that guy that I've seen. So if you're the person that was just running, if you recognize yourself running, hey, you know, you saw me filming. Anyways, so I just opened it up. We're gonna open this. I'm gonna give it a smell. Now the great thing about it is that it smells like just a very simple hand cream, you know? It's great because it's not going to interfere with any other fragrances that you have. Some hand creams smell, you know, very, very fragrant-like, and it's going to interfere with your perfume, your cologne, whatever else that you're wearing, right? In addition, whatever causes those fragrances might interfere with its ability to heal your eczema. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put a little bit. Like I said, this is for my wife, so I'm not going to use too much of it because you know, it really helps her. So I'm going to leave it for her. But like I said, it smells like almost just nothing, like just hand cream, which is great. I like that. Now, like I said, it has colloidal oatmeal in it, which I know because I did a lot of research for my wife, not for her, but I wanted to help heal her. And I saw this on a TV show, and I said, let's try it out, and it worked wonders. And one of the things that I found was colloidal oatmeal is one of the things that's very good for helping eczema, okay? So this has colloidal oatmeal in it. It also says it has ceramide 3 in it, okay, which I've seen many times too. I don't know as much about that, but I've seen many times. And if you look in the back, the one thing that I really liked when I saw it, I'm trying to find the exact wording right here, okay? Here we go. So fragrance, dye, and steroid free, which is fantastic. So it's telling you it's free of fragrances, dye, and steroids, which all three of those things are things that I wanted to avoid, and my wife wanted to avoid when we were looking at some hand creams for. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna put on my hands. It smooths right out. It gets, like, I only needed that little bit, and I was able to cover all of the palms of my hands and the insides of my fingers. I can probably push it and go to the tops of my hands as well, but just from that little tiny drop, I can comfortably cover my hands, which means that it's going to last a long time, okay? Like I said, I'm hoping that the bottles that we bought will last for a very long time. You know, I don't care to buy more. I'll buy as many as she needs, but I'm always worried that, you know, the availability might not be there. So that's why I got so many of them when I found out they worked, okay? Feels great. Like I said, it doesn't really smell like anything. And the greatest thing about it is I'm going to do like a window test. So I have my hands right here. They have the cream on them. I'm going to swipe on the window, and it leaves virtually no mark on the window. Yeah, it basically leaves no mark that there's any cream on my hand. So that means that, you know, if you go to use your phone, if you're holding your steering wheel, whatever the case is, the cream isn't going to end up on those things, right? That's what I like about it. You know, it softens your hands. It's going to help your eczema. Hopefully, at least. Hopefully, it'll help. It helped my wife massively, ridiculously, okay? So hopefully it does those things for you too if you have an eczema problem or something related to it. But definitely, I just wanted to review it with you. And part of this is because, like, it worked so well for her that I figured I would do this video in hopes that I can maybe help other people that are suffering from a similar sort of condition where their hands flare up. And like I said, like, I can go into more detail, but I'm going to keep it simple. My wife's hands flare up in the winter, way more than the summer. Still in the summer, but way more in the winter, okay? Her nails start to disconnect from her fingers. That's how bad it gets. And it almost brings me to tears when I see it happen, because I was trying to help and I researched like no tomorrow, but like nothing we were trying was working, except for, you know, when she was pregnant with our kids, you know, like her hands were fantastic in those, during those months, but also, you know, having a cream like this, it worked wonders, right? Like I said, so, and I full disclosure, I went and bought all the bottles with my own money. This, you know, like, this is just an honest review of the product, and just to tell you how it helped my wife, okay? If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.